Today, I'm diving deep into my own life to figure out what's really holding me back from building amazing relationships. Can I uncover the truth and make a change? So, let's talk about amazing relationships. We all want them, we all crave them, and we all know how good they can make us feel. But the truth is, most of us struggle to form and maintain these kinds of relationships. And I think it's because we're not willing to confront what's holding us back from them. We're not willing to do the hard work of self-reflection and growth. But I believe that's where the real magic happens. When we can understand what's stopping us from forming deep connections with others, that's when we can start to build the relationships we've always wanted. When it comes to forming amazing relationships, there are so many barriers that can get in the way. One of the biggest ones is fear of vulnerability. We're all scared to open up, to show our true selves to others. We're scared of being hurt, of being rejected, of being judged. And so we put up walls, we build defenses, and we pretend to be someone we're not. Another huge barrier is past traumas. When we've been hurt before, it can be really hard to trust others, to believe that they won't do the same thing. It can be hard to let go of that fear and anxiety and to let someone new in. Unrealistic expectations are another big one. We often put so much pressure on our relationships, expecting them to fulfill all of our emotional needs. We expect our partners to be our everything, to make us happy all the time. And when they don't meet those expectations, we can get angry, resentful, and disappointed. Fear of vulnerability, past traumas, and unrealistic expectations. These are just a few of the common barriers that can stop us from forming amazing relationships. But there are others too, like communication problems, trust issues, and differences in values. And the thing is, all of these barriers can be really subtle. They can be underlying patterns and habits that we're not even aware of. They can be the way we talk to ourselves, the way we approach conflict, the way we show up in our relationships. And until we can recognize and overcome these barriers, we'll never be able to build the relationships we truly desire. Let's take fear of vulnerability, for example. When we're scared to open up, we might come across as aloof or standoffish to others. We might give off the impression that we're not interested in getting close, that we're not interested in building a deep connection. And that can be really damaging to our relationships. On the other hand, when we do open up, when we do show our true selves to others, that's when the magic happens. That's when we can start to build trust, to build intimacy, and to build a deep connection with someone. And it's the same with past traumas. When we can start to let go of that fear and anxiety, when we can start to trust others again, that's when we can start to build a strong foundation for our relationships. So how can we overcome these barriers? How can we start to build amazing relationships? I think it all starts with self-compassion. We have to be kind to ourselves. We have to be gentle with ourselves. And we have to be understanding. We have to recognize that we're all flawed, that we're all imperfect, and that we're all doing the best we can. And when we can start to practice self-compassion, that's when we can start to build a stronger sense of self-worth. That's when we can start to feel more confident, more secure, and more grounded. And that's when we can start to build amazing relationships. We can also practice effective communication strategies like active listening and empathy. We can learn how to express ourselves clearly and assertively without being aggressive or passive. By practicing self-compassion and effective communication, we can start to overcome the barriers that are holding us back from amazing relationships. We can start to build trust, to build intimacy, and to build a deep connection with others. We can start to feel more fulfilled, more satisfied, and more happy. And that's when we can start to live our best lives. That's when we can start to build the relationships we've always wanted, the relationships that will bring us joy and fulfillment for years to come. In summary, recognizing and addressing what's holding us back from amazing relationships is crucial for personal growth and fulfillment. By understanding our fears, our past traumas, and our unrealistic expectations, we can start to build a stronger sense of self-worth. We can start to practice self-compassion, effective communication, and other strategies that will help us build amazing relationships. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've had any experiences where you've struggled to form amazing relationships, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Please share your story and let's start a conversation. Also, if you're interested in improving your relationship skills, be sure to check out my next video on effective communication strategies. See you in the next video.